At its highest level, softball has become one of the most exciting sports played at the international level. The speed and intensity with which the game is contested makes it not only a great event for competitors, but for the fans as well. It is also a game that can be played at the youth level, where players enjoy the competition while learning the finer points of the game. Softball players often begin their careers in the sport at the age of 9 or 10 and can continue playing competitively at the highest level into their 30s. In this video, we will outline the basic fundamentals of the game, explain the rules of softball, document its popularity worldwide, and introduce the organizations that govern the sport at the local, national, and international levels. Softball is played on a field known as a diamond, named because of its shape. Normally, the front portion or infield is covered by dirt, while the outer portion or outfield is grass-covered and bounded by a wall. The starting point of the diamond is home plate, a hard rubber, five-sided object that is flat on the top and sides and comes to a point at the back edge. There are 3 other key stations of bases that are located 60 feet apart and numbered in counterclockwise fashion: first base, second base, and third base. The boundaries of the field are marked with chalk lines from home plate to first and third bases, designating fair territory, the area inside the lines where the ball is in play, and foul territory, where batted balls on the ground are out of play. The object of the game of softball is to circle the bases and return to home plate without being tagged out. When a player on a team accomplishes that feat, he or she scores a run. The team that scores the most runs in a game is the winner. Each team uses 9 players in a game. One team lines up in field on defense, and the opposing team takes their turn on offense. This is the way the defense lines up. In the outfield, left fielder, center fielder, and right fielder. In the infield, first baseman, second baseman, shortstop, third base. Behind the plate is the catcher, and in the circle located in the middle of the infield is the pitcher. The pitcher stands on a rectangular strip called the pitching rubber and initiates the action of the game by throwing the ball with an underhand motion to the catcher. On offense, the opposing players are aligned from 1 through 9 in what is called a batting order. Each player takes a turn at home plate, using an aluminum bat to hit the delivery of the pitcher. The batter's aim is to reach first base safely and continue around the bases in succession without being put out. Defensively, an out is recorded when the ball is fielded in the air or when a ball hit on the ground is thrown to first base before the runner arrives. There are usually 3 other principals in the game of softball: the officials, known as umpires. The main umpire of the game is the home plate umpire, who decides if the pitches thrown are balls or strikes. 4 balls during an at-bat allow the batter a free pass to first base. 3 strikes without putting the ball in play gives the defense a strikeout. There are also umpires at first base and third base who make safe or out calls in the infield. When the defense records 3 outs, a half inning of play has been completed, and the offense must take the field. The defense then takes their turn at bat. The game consists of 7 innings, after which the team that has scored the most runs is declared the winner. There are other markings on the field that designate where various participants are stationed. A box surrounding home plate marks the areas where the batter, catcher, and umpire must stand. Boxes down each baseline in foul territory designate where coaches may stand. Almost all national, international, and world championships in softball are decided by tournament play. Each country has a national federation that governs play, and the International Softball Federation oversees all worldwide competitions. World championships are held every 4 years. The 118 participants in the ISF represent all continents and are distributed among nations large and small. Here is a look at all the participating national softball associations or federations affiliated with the ISF. One of the organization's major goals for the sport's exposure was inclusion in the Olympic Games, a goal realized for women's softball in the 1996 Olympics with the help of the International Olympic Committee. The fierce competition in Atlanta, Georgia, captured the imagination of the worldwide audience and ensured softball a place in the 2000 Games in Sydney, Australia. The ISF is continuing to pursue efforts to have men's softball included in Olympic competition as well. To further the global growth of softball, the ISF is enhancing its headquarters in Plant City, Florida. The plans include 4 training and competition fields designed for national and international play, highlighted by a state-of-the-art stadium. The ISF would conduct training for players and coaches, as well as certification classes for international umpires. In addition, the entire operations of the ISF will be changing. There will be a Hall of Fame and museum, a conference center, and a sports medicine facility, in addition to the 16,000 square foot administration building. Softball has experienced tremendous worldwide growth during the last 20 years of the 20th century. As the sport heads into the 21st century, it is ready to take its place among the world's most popular events. It's a game for everyone, no matter where you are on the globe. Be a part of softball's new millennium by joining the ranks of the International Softball Federation.